Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is your brother Tazamak. I want to start by giving all praises and glory and fear to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Hakadash, facing to the east. And I want to give double honors to sincere brothers and sincere elders, Grand Millstone, Apostles, and shalom to the elect, the 144,000 men of Israel, and the believers, men, women, and children, to take heed and believe that the dead in Yahushua shall rise first. Lord willing, this is an edifying video. I want to start by Philippians 1 and verse 14. It reads, "And many of the brethren in the Lord, waxing confident by my bonds, are much more bold to speak the word without fear." See? So that's why we're surrounding ourselves with men that actually have no fear to push this word and the gospel forward, no matter what. See? A lot of men in this truth, they're actually pretending and they want to be soft. No, the Lord actually tells us to be bold, stand bold, and push this gospel, Verse 15, "Some indeed preach Yahushai, even of envy and strife, and some also of goodwill. The one preached Yahushai of contention, not sincerely, supposing to add affliction to my bonds, but the other of love, knowing that I am set for the defense of the gospel. What then, notwithstanding, every way, whether in pretense or in truth, Yahushua is preached, and I therein do rejoice, and will rejoice." So you can't do nothing else but the truth, and you can't do nothing against the truth but for the truth. You see, so no matter what, you're on the left hand or the right hand, you're doing the will of the Heavenly Father, whether you even know or do know. But the beautiful thing is that we, being the right hand of the Lord, we actually know that we're serving the Lord sincerely and not with strife or contention. Trying to look for argument. That's a waste of time. We don't waste our time arguing with men. The Lord said, "Let the dead bury the dead." We bring out Psalms 40 and verse 9. It reads, "I have preached righteousness in a great congregation. Lo, I have not refrained my lips. O Lord, thou knowest. I have not hid thy righteousness within my heart. I have declared thy faithfulness and thy salvation. I have not concealed thy loving kindness and thy truth from the great congregation." So we're not hiding this truth from this world. See, we don't fear this place. We don't fear this wicked people in this world. We don't fear darkness because we're the light. We're full of light. So we're actually overcoming these people that are trying to overcome us. You see, because they are mad, they can't deceive the men of the Lord, so they declare war on the men of the Lord. Verse 11, "Withhold not thy tender mercies from me, O Lord. Let thy loving kindness and thy truth continually preserve me. For innumerable evils have compassed me about. My iniquities have taken hold upon me, so that I am not able to look up. They are more than the hairs of my head. Therefore my heart faileth me. Be pleased, O Lord, to deliver me. O Lord, make haste to help me. Let them be ashamed and confounded together that seek after my soul to destroy it. Let them be driven backward and put to shame that wish me evil. Let them be desolate for a reward of their shame that say unto me, Aha, aha. Let all those that seek thee rejoice and be glad in thee. Let such as love thy salvation say continually, the Lord be magnified." So whoever's not really in this faith and sincerely putting their time and effort to really show their living body as a living sacrifice, then they're dead already. The Lord is not dealing with you men that are all about yourselves and trying to actually bring down your brother. No, we actually have to bring ourselves up and sharpen each other up, like iron sharpens iron. See? So let me bring out Deuteronomy 6:17, and I'll wrap it up quick. Deuteronomy 6:17 reads, "Ye shall diligently keep the commandments of the Lord your power, and his testimonies and his statutes, which he hath commanded thee." Verse 18, "And thou shalt do that which is right and good in the sight of the Lord, that it may be well with thee, and that thou mayest go in and possesses the good land which the Lord sware unto thy fathers." So the Lord has promised us a land that's full of righteousness and glory. You see, but right now we have to bear our afflictions. You know, we have to actually learn from the wrongs that our forefathers they committed. You know, not actually continually grow in those iniquities. You know, and try to be even worse.
I wouldn't be surprised.
This is Acts 20 and 24. It reads, "But none of these things move me, neither count I my life dear unto myself, so that I might finish my course with joy in the ministry which I have received of the Lord Yahushua, to testify the gospel of the grace of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua." So we're testifying, you know, and we're actually standing boldly and standing strong on what's right. You know, this world being anti-Yahushua, you know, promoting all darkness and bringing down the Israelites, killing the Israelites, demonizing true Israelites, you know, and they want to kill the elect. They want to deceive the very elect, but that's not going to be able to happen. That's not going to happen because the Lord is actually speeding up these times for the elect's sake, you know, for Yahushua's sake. That's why these people are fully confused, and the world is shaking up, you know, because there's not just one form of earthquakes, there's several. So the nations of this world are shaking up, and there's going to be a third world war, which is the last war, and the Lord's going to come back and surprise these nations, man. It's going to be beautiful, you know, and they're going to think they actually have a chance against the Lord. They're going to try to reunite and go against the Lord. That's not going to happen. It's going to be a lot of dead bodies in the streets, man. You people don't even know what's going on. This is just the beginning of the worst. This is just a shadow of what's to come. This is just the beginning of all hell breaking loose, man. And people want to keep shopping and buying shit, you know, and living life ignorantly, you know, because they say ignorance is a bliss. That's their happiness, ignorance. First Peter 5 and 7. It reads, I started verse 6. "Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, that he may exalt you in due time." See? So we waiting patiently for the Lord to exalt us. We don't exalt ourselves like these people in the world, man. You people actually work for exalting yourselves. You see, that's how you know that you're not with the Lord. But we actually ask the Lord to exalt us in due time when it's actually more important. Not when everything is peaceful, but when everything is all hell. You know, when everything is confusing and everything is completely dark as fuck, man. Because it is dark right now, but it's going to be more dark. More evils are coming to the world, man. 1 Peter 5 verse 7, casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. So you people are completely blind. You guys don't even know what's coming. You guys don't know what's up next. You guys think that this is it. You think this is the worst thing that could have ever happened. Wear a mask on your face. That's the worst thing that could happen? Really? You guys don't even know, man. We're talking about nuclear missiles from other countries and all the soldiers coming in. Because this place is Babylon the Great whore. You see? But it hasn't been touched. You see? Because all these, this nation has been crossing lines and disrespecting so much other nations that these other nations they're sick and tired of it now. See? So they're gonna unite and do something about it. That's why it says be sober and vigilant. You see? We're actually vigilant and we have our eyes open, you see, for that times. You see, we're actually realizing the times that we're in, and we're actually looking at the signs of the times. Shalom, brothers. So, verse 9, whom resist steadfast in the truth, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. But the power of all grace, who hath called us unto his eternal glory by Yahushua, after that ye have suffered a while, make you perfect, establish, strengthen, settle you. See, so yeah, we're suffering. See, we're actually suffering, but we still have joy because we know that we're lowly. We know that we're actually in a lowly seat, and we actually qualified to be boasted and not boasted, but exalted by the Lord. We actually have that criteria. We actually have the requirements, and we're actually still seeking and polishing ourselves and being more perfect for salvation. But people in the world, they actually think that they can sit on their ass, do nothing, and deserve salvation. Hypocrites, man. And especially you false prophets, you think you actually can fool the Lord by teaching in a deceitful manner and just to boast yourself and put yourself in a high seat. You're a hypocrite, man. The Lord is gonna kill you, along with all these 2/3 and Edomites and devils and demons. Because that's what you are. You're walking in the way of a devil. See, you might know this truth. See, but even the demons know who Yahushua is. So you gotta understand that only the remnant is gonna be saved. Only the remnant that's sincerely, really respecting the word and not respecting persons. This is Proverbs 27 and 12. Proverbs 27 verse 12. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. See, that's what people are doing. They're passing on. They're disregarding the warnings. They're disregarding the signs because they have to respect the persons, because they're ignorant, because they are comforted by the ways of the world. They fill themselves with the lust of the world. See, they don't seek after the Lord. They seek after the lust of their belly. So verse 12, a prudent man perceived the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. Right? We're actually hiding ourselves under Yahushua, under the Lord. See? Because we know the times we're coming in. We know what the Lord is telling us. We're not ignorant to Satan's devices. Let me bring out Ephesians 4:17. Man, it feels good to preach the word, man. You know, it's something that you can't describe with words. It's no price. You can't put a price on this word. You can't put a price on this wisdom. You can't put a price on it. All right, here we go. So Ephesians 4 verse 17 reads, "This I say therefore, and testify in the Lord, that ye henceforth walk not as other Gentiles walk, in the vanity of their mind, having the understanding darkened, being alienated from the life of Yahweh Bashim Yashai through ignorance that is in them, because of the blindness of their heart." Verse 19, "Who being past feeling have given themselves over unto lasciviousness, to work all uncleanness with greediness." See, so the thing is, greed is one of the most things that men actually have. They have greed, and they actually work so hard to put themselves up there, boast themselves, put themselves in a high seat. You see, deceive many to have them under them in order to get money, in order to get fame and to be looked at. You see, in the Lord sees you as a dead person in that point. You see, because you're deceiving many. You're deceiving many elect. You're not elect, but the sheep. But they're actually portraying and trying to deceive the very elect. You see, and they're actually also guiding the sheep to death, to the broad gate, to that pit, because the blind leadeth the blind will surely fall in a ditch. Let's see, where was I? Ephesians 4 verse 20. "But ye have not so learned Yahushai." Right? They haven't learned the Lord. They don't know what the Lord and how the Lord thinks and how He walks and what his plan is. They don't even know nothing about the gospel. They just know bits and pieces, but they don't even know how this looks all together. They don't know how the kingdom of heaven is going to be established here on earth. Ephesians 4 verse 21, "If so, be that ye have learned," "If so, be that ye have heard him and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Yahushua, that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to deceitful lusts, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that ye put on the new man, which after Yahweh Bashim Ashai is created in righteousness and true holiness. You see? So the true man, the true creature that you should be is clean, holy, separate from this people in the world. You know? Completely different and opposite than what you were before you actually came in this truth. Before you actually learned who Yahweh is and how the Lord is actually going to come back and what his plan is. You see? He's not going to come back with open arms and receive everybody. The Lord is only receiving the remnant that's actually walking straight in this truth, respecting this truth, and sacrificing themselves, man. Verse 25, wherefore, putting away lying, speaking every man truth with his neighbor, for we are members one of another. Be ye angry and sin not, let not the sun go down upon your wrath. Neither give place to the devil. Let him that stole steal no more, but rather let him labor, working with his hands the thing which is good, that he may have to give to him that needeth. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers. And grieve not the Holy Spirit of Yahweh Bashim Shai, whereby ye are sealed unto the day of redemption. Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and evil speaking be put away from you with all malice. Right, and that word for malice, right, is bitterness and see here, wickedness and wickedness that is not ashamed to break the law of the Lord, desiring to harm. See, that's why these false prophets are desiring to harm the very elect. That's why they declare war on us. They tell, don't listen to those guys. The thing is, we're actually coming sincerely, and we're touching upon a topic that is not right, and we're actually bringing light to it, and we're rebuking out of love. You see, but then that's how you know who's a goat or a sheep. See, the sheep will receive it, and the elect will very well receive it, but the goats, they will try to devour you, man. Because they don't want to be found out. They don't want the sheep to be in the light. They don't want the sheep to actually know that they're goats. Just like what's happening now, you see? The false prophets, they don't want to be discovered that they are false prophets. Ephesians 4 and verse 29, let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying. So the true prophets are used to edify, not to be put in a high seat, not to collect tithes and go on vacations and so on. You see, or cause division. You see, and misguide the sheep, because a lot of men did misguiding the sheep from actually hearing the true prophets. Read 31, verse 31. Let all bitterness and wrath and anger, clamor and evil speaking be put away from you with all malice, and be ye kind one to another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, even as Yahweh Bashim Shai, for Yahweh Shai's sake, hath forgiven you. See, a lot of men, they don't have mercy on their brothers, man. See, they don't look at the mirror and actually see what is wrong with them. See, you have to cleanse your way first in order to help your neighbor, help your brother. So those men that don't accept rebuke, they think they're perfect. They're wicked. They're completely wicked, man. Yeah. James 3:13. Who is a wise man and endued with knowledge among you? Let him show out of a good conversation his works with meekness of wisdom. So that's what a wise man would do. See, bring forth the gospel conversation that guides you to salvation. It brings out understanding, it brings out light. You see, that's what the light would do. Verse 14, but if ye have bitter envying and strife in your hearts, glory not and lie not against the truth. The wisdom descendeth not from above, but is earthly, sensual, devilish. Right, verse 15. This wisdom descendeth not from above, but is earthly, sensual, and devilish. Right, the wisdom that a lot of men are pushing forth is of this world. You see, trying to be looked at well, trying to be put up, boasting themselves. That's not what the Lord did. That's not how the Lord taught. The Lord came in the spirit of serving one another, serving the house of David. You know, being in one accord in one body, not separate and thinking yourself that you're better than your brother. See, that's not meek. That's not meek. Verse 15, or verse 16, for where envy and strife is, there is confusion in every evil work. But the wisdom that is from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, and easy to be entreated, full of mercy and good fruits, without partiality and without hypocrisy. And the fruit of righteousness is sown in peace of them that make peace. Verse 18, I'll read it again. And the fruit of righteousness is sown in peace of them that make peace. So the true men of the Lord are actually princes of peace. You know, they promote peace. They don't promote violence. You see, but the Lord is gonna come back and declare vengeance on these people, man, for their iniquity and their wickedness. You know, they cover themselves in so much wickedness that they actually bathe in it, and they have deceived themselves, man. They actually deceive themselves, thinking the Lord is not coming back. But look at what time we're living in. Look at the times. Look at the signs. And you gotta tell me the Lord is not coming back for what you people did, and you people still doing today. Let me bring out some spirit. Yep. James 4 verse 13. Go to now, yea that I say. Salakia. Go to now, yea that I say. Today or tomorrow we will go into such a city and continue there a year and buy and sell and get gain. Whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow, for what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time and then vanisheth away. So people, they want to be focused on their own business. They don't focus on the business of the Heavenly Father. They don't care about the will of the Heavenly Father. They don't care about the plan the Lord has that is actually in process. See, they only care about their own belly. They only care about them and their own schedule. They don't put the Lord, they don't consider the Lord's schedule. Verse 15, for that ye ought to say, if the Lord will, we shall live, and to do this or that. But now ye rejoice in your boastings. All such rejoicing is evil. See that? Read it again, verse 15. For that ye ought to say, the Lord will, we shall live and do this or that. That's what we actually say. The Lord willing, we are of that elect. You know, Lord willing, He saves us. But these people, we read it again, goes to this verse right here, verse 16. But now ye rejoice in your boastings. All such rejoicing is evil. So rejoicing in your boastings is evil. The Lord is telling it clear, man. Verse 17, therefore to him that knoweth to do good and doeth it not, to him it is sin. Right? So a lot of men, they're hypocrites. They know they're not supposed to do certain things, but yet they do it. They think the Lord don't see. They think that they can actually deceive the Lord. They're deceiving themselves, man. And they're going to have a reward for that, because the Lord is going to give you what you plant and what you sow. He's going to give you a taste of your own medicine. So if you be living your life in wickedness and promoting yourself and boasting yourself, then that's wicked. You don't care about the Lord. You only care about yourself. That's why you people are a piece of shit, man. The Lord don't care about you. The Lord actually refers to you as a piece of shit, a dunghill, because you don't mean shit. You don't stand for nothing. All you stand is for a piece of dollar, a piece of paper signed by the government. That's what y'all do. You see? So when all that shit goes down, you're gonna be completely bugged out. You people are gonna be completely bugged out and with no help, because the Lord is the only one that is gonna be able to help you. The Lord is in control of everything. So the Lord is gonna completely ignore you, man. The Lord is ignoring you right now, but imagine when you most need Him. It's gonna be beautiful, man. Your people are gonna be begging for the Lord to save you, and but you're gonna see the strangeness of our salvation, the strangeness of the salvation of the elect. You see, and that salvation, we didn't get it by doing nothing. We actually sacrificed and put in work for this, man. Put in the work to actually receive the reward that we're gonna receive, to receive that crown. So you people are actually thinking that the elect won't receive any reward? Huh? You people think the man of the Lord that have been diligently seeking and putting their time, right? That the Lord is going to ignore them? The Lord said in due time, He will save us, man. And you people are going to be cast away, because you people didn't consider the Lord in the times that was possible, in the times where the doors of repentance was open. Just like in the time of Noah. First Peter 4 and 14, if ye be reproached for the name of Yahushua, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and spoken of. Let me read it again.
Do you have any extra mass?
No. First Peter 4 and 14, if ye be reproached for the name of Yahushua, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and of Yahweh Shai resteth upon you. On their part, he is evil spoken of, but on your part he is glorified. But let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer, or as a busybody in other men's matters. Yet if any man suffer as a follower of Yahushua, let not him be ashamed, but let him glorify Yahweh Shai on this behalf. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh Shai, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of power? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of Yahweh Shai commit the keeping of their souls to him in well-doing as unto a faithful creator. See, so the point right here, right, in verse 18, it says, and if the righteous scarcely be saved, so the righteous is going to be scarcely saved. Imagine you wicked people, you wicked demonic people, devilish people, man, full of darkness. You're going to be completely confused and you're going to be seeking death and you should not find it because that's how bad your life is going to be. You know, eating each other because it's no food. You know, it's gonna be all hell breaking loose, man. It's gonna be worse than a scary movie. Because this is the actual movie of the Lord, and the time is coming with action. The action scene is coming, you know, and it's gonna be a harsh and a scary sight for you people in the world that are not following the Lord. You see, but it's gonna be completely opposite for the remnant. It's gonna be beautiful for us, man. It's gonna be so beautiful that we can't even imagine right now. But it actually it's what we deserve because what we actually are doing. See that the Lord has a reward and he pays for the ones that have been laboring for him. Just like you people, you get paid by the devil for your wickedness, deceiving the nations. You see, you sellouts. You sell up for a chain. You sell up for a Bugatti. You sell up for a mansion. But that's all gonna be for a small time because this place is gonna be blown up and cleansed through fire. The second flood is gonna be fire. Start with those nuclear missiles, man. And you people think that you're gonna be able to keep these fucking gifts that the devil has given you for selling out? You're stupid, man. You're dead. The only thing that you should be working for is your salvation from this place. You see, and stacking your richness in heaven, where no lust, no robber can steal. You see. Shalom, brother, got some precepts here. Bring it out. Just 2 Timothy 2:1. It reads, "Thou." Let me bring it out here. Timothy 2:1. 2 Timothy 2:1. Timothy 2:1. Exhort therefore that first of all supplications, prayers, intercessions, and giving of thanks be made for all men, for kings, and for all that are in authority, that we may lead a quiet and peaceable life in all godliness and honesty. Whew. See, because of what we're doing, you see, we're actually living in a godly manner. We're actually living in a holy manner. You see, holy meaning clean. You know, godly meaning separate. You know, but you people are actually living in a way that you think that you actually got it. You actually think you actually have a crown. When you really you're in the grave. That's what you all you have. You're in the grave. You see? And but yet they think they're looking down on the apostles or the elders, the true ones, you know, and the prophets. You see? Because if you're true and if the Lord is dealing with you, then you're gonna be looked down by this world. You're gonna be looked down by the deceivers and the goats. You see? You're gonna be looked down by these dead people. because they're not of the kingdom. They're not of the same glory that the Lord is coming in. They're of their own glory. They are the glory of this world, which is completely destroyed. See, but they don't believe that this place is destroyed. Why? Because you still got buildings completely intact. You see? But when they actually see it with their eyes, then they're gonna add 2 and 2 together. But they don't. They really don't want to believe the prophets, because the prophets are actually saying something that they don't want. The prophets are actually saying that their kingdom is falling down, and our kingdom is coming up, and our kingdom is forever. You see, and you wicked scribes and Pharisees that are here today again, right? You know, boasting yourself up, saying that you're righteous and you're perfect, but yet you're trying to kill your brother. You see, you're gonna be completely destroyed, man. And the Lord is not gonna have mercy on you. The Lord is not gonna have mercy on you, people, because you didn't have mercy on the righteous. You didn't have mercy on the ones that are actually diligently serving the Lord. You're not serving themselves, man. We don't use this word to deceive and actually to win something. You see, the Lord has a reward in due time. So we don't expect anything now. Why would we want something now when this place is destroyed, man? That's what we say, Lord willing, He saves us. Because no matter how far you go, you can't go enough for the Lord. You can't do enough for the Lord, man. That's why you have to diligently keep working and keep sacrificing and keep working for the Lord. Keep laboring for the Lord. You see? Because we're going to be scarcely saved. So if you don't even consider the Lord is not going to even consider you. Because the Lord is going to tell you, you haven't known me, so He doesn't know you. You see? My couple last precepts. This is Matthew 7, verse 24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. So that's what we're doing. We're taking the warning that the Lord is giving us, and we're building the house on this truth, on this rock, that no matter how hard the wind blows or how high or how bad this place gets, we're gonna be saved. See, because we're building the house of David. You see, and the kingdom is within us, and that's why we're sharpening ourselves. The true men of the Lord will sharpen the true men of the Lord. You see, because we're one. You see, but when another man has an envy, a strife, that's because he's not in that circle. He's not in that house. He's in that house that was built on that was not built on the house. Salakia, that was not built on a rock. You see, so a lot of people, they envy us because our house is built on a rock and is stable. Bring my last precept here. All right, this is Habakkuk 2 and 3. It reads, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. See, let me read it again, man. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Verse 5, yet also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his, how long? And to him that laddeth himself with thick clay. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them? Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of man's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein. See? So all that dwell therein. Yes, started with the starting with the elites, that are actually controlling this fucking kingdom. They're gonna be destroyed, and also you people that dwell in this place, you actually dwell and actually praise this place. You want this place to continue, no matter what. When you see our people getting killed, slaughtered, you care not, because you care about yourselves. You see. But when death comes to your door, you're gonna pretend you care. But that's your reward. See, you people, you praise death, and you walk with lust, and you just focus on your own gain. So you got blood on your hand, man. You false prophets, and you blind, darkened people in the world that don't have this light and don't consider the Lord. You guys, you have blood in your hand, because you want Salakia. But we're gonna keep fighting no matter what. We're gonna actually keep working for our salvation, and we're not gonna stop no matter what this devil does. You see? Because this devil thinks that he actually has a chance. But that's what the Lord did, because he deceives himself. He's deceived. And he's trying to deceive many. You see? So stay strong, Akim. Pray for one another. And don't pray for this world, because this place is completely through, man. And with that, I want to give all praises and glory and fear to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Akakwadash. Shalom. Abba, Abba.